Well, we did end up having some excessive heat warnings and a couple of heat advisories out there, mainly for our southern counties, because after our morning rain, we were left with some somewhat muggy conditions out there. But the good news is it didn't last long. Those were cleared out. They were going to expire at 7 and they were out before 7. And we've got an absolutely beautiful next several days across the area. So as we head through the rest of this evening and into the overnight, Future Track, we've run it through a couple of things and it is having a hard time picking up on it, but we could see a stray shower or thunderstorm overnight tonight into the very early morning hours on our Sunday. And then through our Sunday, we're looking at partly cloudy skies and the possibility of a stray shower or two, but for the most part, we are going to remain dry and we are going to remain cool as well over the next several days. And I mean, it's still going to be warm, but by cool, I mean below average. We also are keeping an eye on Tropical Depression number 10 out in the Caribbean. As this begins to move on off, the movement's been relatively stationary, but it is eventually expected to track off to the northeast into the Gulf and toward parts of Florida, and it is expected to strengthen to hurricane strength at 75-mile-an-hour winds as it moves into the Gulf and heads toward the Florida Panhandle and into southern Georgia. It could still be tropical storm strength before it eventually begins to weaken as it heads off into the Carolinas. So something folks down to the south definitely keeping an eye on as this tropical depression continues to strengthen. So our rain chances over the next 24 hours, this is what I'm talking about. They're very slight. But again, a stray shower or two possible with better chances for maybe a shower or thunderstorm as we head into the early morning hours tomorrow. Check it out. Looking at lows about 70 tonight. Could see some gusty winds as well. Northeast 5 to 10, maybe gusting upwards of about 25 miles an hour. As we head into tomorrow, again, for the most part, we should be dry, but we could see a stray shower. Otherwise, partly cloudy, 84, so below average by about 5 degrees. And we'll see a northwest breeze at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. And going through our Sunday, take a look at this. Just absolutely beautiful. We're talking almost 20 degrees cooler than where we spent the majority of last week. And again, our rain chances, just a closer look, 7 to 7 tomorrow. You can see where we have just those ever so slight rain chances out there across the area. So otherwise, better chances in the morning. We're talking low to mid 80s as we kick into next week. So again, keep in mind our average high is about 89 degrees for this time of year, and we are well below that. Partly cloudy skies looking great, and some of our overnight lows, look at that, dipping back into the upper 50s and lower 60s. So you'll finally be able to give your air conditioner a break out there and save a little money on your electric bill. And as we head into the weekend, we are looking to warm back up slightly above average as we start to go low to mid 90s, but still not anything like the triple digits we've seen over the last week and a half across the area.